Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome again for another weekly investing analysis on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Let's go quickly take a look of what happened in the past week and what we did, and let's see where it can lead again, uh, where it can take us. So, as of now, Bitcoin is at $104,000, but we have taken profit at $103,000 here, which we have avoided all this mess that is happening these days. And we're only gonna buy if Bitcoin is gonna come down to around $99,000. This is for our trading portfolio that we have made. It's not the long term. So for the long term perspective, of course, we will not be selling that easily until we make a major top. But this can be a local top for now. And what I expect is for Bitcoin to retest this level, then continue, or come even lower, test around 92,000, then we can go higher. That's why we have taken profits here, so we can secure our profits. And also because of this consolidation, if it stays strong like this, altcoins will pop up as I expected. A lot of them did. They actually blasted. They gave us around 200%, 150%, 100%. So many of the coins that previously they were making and giving us 30, 40%. Now that Bitcoin is an all-time high, you know, when I say like when you hear from your neighbor, that's too late. So that's what is happening. But when Bitcoin hits all-time high, everybody comes and rushes and buy this, buy that. They literally buy anything, you know. But we try to avoid buying anything. We buy the halal coins, the ones that are Sharia compliant. So we don't trade anything that is haram. That's why Halal Portfolio exists. And if you want to see those tokens, you need to be inside Slack. So there's a link under the description. Go join that. You can then see what coins we are trading and where you can buy it and how you can make a portfolio. It's all there. Wealth Group is actually not for free. That is for a professional level. You need to become a student. You need to learn. You need to understand how things work. Then you can trade those coins. Otherwise, it's not possible. I'm not gonna give it here. I keep saying that always. So every other new people that comes to this channel, they must know what we are doing here. So this is my view for now. How is Bitcoin gonna break all-time high, and or should we be prepared for it? Yes, it can. Yeah, it can do it by the weekend, or it can do it after a week. Who knows? Nobody knows actually when it can do that. But if it happens and we break above $107,000, then get a retest back to this level, then it will be a continuation of this trend toward $120,000, $140,000. We will see it. We will see until where it can go, and we will keep continuing this trend that we have for now. Otherwise, it's in an overbought position for me. And when we sold Bitcoin, what we did actually was that we went and flipped it into other coins, and we made a lot of money there. If you were still holding your Bitcoin, what would you have gained? Nothing. It's at $104,000. But we went and bought Ethereum tokens, and we made a bunch of money. Now if we put it back in Bitcoin, it's hell a lot. So that's what we do actually inside Halal Portfolio's Wealth Group. But for everybody else, for the whole world, all these analysis that I do is absolutely for free. You have made so much money here trading with us that you can't do it anywhere else, inshallah, because we trade level by level. We don't trade hype. We don't do a speculation. We trade through probabilities, and we follow a proper strategy. and we do proper money management, so we don't lose. And it can never beat us if we do that. Always. All right, let's see Bitcoin dominance. This is great. This is great. I was expecting for this to hold here and go higher, then everything would have come down. But as you can see, the opposite is if it doesn't do that, then everything goes up. So what we did was we went and bought a lot of tokens that made us a lot of money. Now Bitcoin is losing its dominance over the entire market, which it doesn't mean that the price is going to go down. It only means that other things that are strong against Bitcoin is going to perform very, very well. So you need to be prepared for that. You need to have other tokens if you want to make money. That's the only way you can make more money, is to buy the tokens that are halal, which is in an which is actually proper way of getting leverage over Bitcoin. You don't go and take loan. You don't take loan on interest, which is futures trading and uh, forex and these things. You do it with your money. Let me give you an example. If you have $100 in Bitcoin and you made $120, right? You take that money, all right, $120, because Bitcoin is not gonna go. Maybe it can give you another $10 or $5 in profit, but you made that $20, right? Now you have $120. You take that $120, you divide it into two coins that can make you 100%. Then what happens? You have now $240. You made 100% with two tokens, right? But if you would have stayed in Bitcoin, you would have made what, 5%, 2%. That's why it is important for us, if there is no any other way for us to go take haram leverage, we do it the halal way. We buy the tokens that are new, that is the leverage. We buy the tokens that are actually Sharia compliant and they have backing and they have funding, everything. We only buy those. We don't buy the hype, we don't chase it, we don't buy stupid meme coins. Trust me, they don't do any good for us, because this world is gonna go, bro. It's gonna go to nothingness, and you're gonna be answering to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What are you gonna say, right? So it is really important to avoid interest and everything else. And if you want to go and research these coins, you need to go to this website, sharlife.my. You know what they do? If you go to crypto Sharia status, what they do is they have a team in Malaysia. They are properly registered. They go and check all these cryptocurrencies and they give you fatwa based on what Allah has described to be halal or haram. All right. So they give you fatwa like that. For example, you can see that this Shiba Inu is gray, which is makruh, pepe, or peep somebody calls it. I never bought this crap. So it's a no. It's haram. This Unus Sedlio, whatever it is, it's haram. So you see, they have a lot of coins here, but in order to gain access to their entire content, you need to be a premium member, which I am. Then you can see some of great altcoins and new tokens inside Ethereum chain and inside other chains that they have properly analyzed and researched, and they give you fatwa that if it's halal or haram. All right, you can go and check it there. They're amazing. I covered Bitcoin dominance. Now let's go and see Ethereum. For Ethereum, we have taken profit around $2,500 and $2,400. I said it's no longer relevant for us. I don't need the other 54% that it can give us from here, because instead what we can do is flip our Ethereum into other Ethereum tokens and make 100, 200, 500, 10, 100, not 10, 1,000% in those coins instead of buying Ethereum and making 54% to our all-time high. I'm not gonna do that. So this was enough for us to take, to be sure that Ethereum went up now. Now the entire tokens are gonna explode. That was enough for us. We made a lot of money, but investing it properly inside Ethereum, now that we have taken that profit, it is no longer relevant actually for me to do that. If it comes down, if I have extra money that I made from those tokens, I might get some Ethereum for the assurance. Otherwise, I am done with it. Also, ETH BTC, very bullish. Currently, it's hitting a resistance. I can expect it to come down a little bit here, then go up, or maybe even more down. So we get a discount on our altcoins, then we will buy them even more. So as of now, if you can see, everything is on a resistant level. It's neither going up nor down. It's just trying to mess up with your mind. If you're trading here, you're obviously losing a lot of money. Please don't do that. Take one or two trades from time to time and see what happens. And as you can see, we have been taking profits from $174 in Solana toward $180, and this was the target that I gave you when we bought in $120. That was the target that I gave you. When it broke this curve line, that was the target that I gave you, and since then it went 52%, which is good for Solana, which is good for a coin that is not that volatile that we can lose all our money. But what we can do is invest a lot in it and make as much as we can, but also be sure. That's what we did. Now, if you see Solana, it has broken a level of resistance against Bitcoin, which is super bullish, and I expect it to run from here even higher, and at least till here. Then we're gonna see what can happen then. Like it can perform Bitcoin. I mean, it's now good that you can flip some of your Bitcoin inside Solana or inside the tokens that are inside Solana, which is amazing. Same goes for Dogecoin. Dogecoin is at the spot that it can outperform almost everything. You can see that it's been holding this 22 cents resistance. It has broken it perfectly. We can start investing back if we see it at these levels. Below that, it can give you a fake out, or it can be a breakout. You need to know which scenario is gonna play. Or are you gonna see something like this, or are you gonna see something like this? So it's really important, or we can just continue from here and go up. That's why we're prepared for everything, and you will only know the signals if you are inside Slack. And I don't call it signals, those are the positions that I buy myself and I sell. And everybody inside Slack and inside the WhatsApp group that we have, that is now actually closed for the public, but everybody knows there that we made so much money inside this market lately. Even before that, when the market was coming down, we were making money because we were buying these levels. You see, we were buying these levels and we were selling these levels. Buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here. Exactly as I am showing you, we have done it all. That's why we made money while the market was coming down. Then we held it till here, we made more money. Now what we can do is we can just wait for a blow in the market, so we can double it, triple it, and quadruple it. You see, Dogecoin against Bitcoin is so strong. Previously, if you see, I have taken this performance, which gave me like 7-8 times the money I made. It's gonna do it again. It's gonna go again. Sorry, not 7-8 times. It was around 10 cents, like 4 times. 4 times from 10 cents to 43 cents. It's like 4 times. Sorry for my calculation at the moment. Now this is very strong. The trend is broken. I expect it to perform against BTC very well, and as you can see, it's still on demand against Ethereum. It will outperform Ethereum as well. So just for you guys to know, for the newcomers, that we trade gold, and we don't trade gold and gold BTC and these charts. It's just these are all for the overall view of the market, like what I think the market can do moving forward, which I have classified it into four sections. One is dollar that we have, one is the total charts that shows the total market caps of all the crypto, and the other one is majors, which is the four major cryptos: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and Dogecoin. And there's gold, which is gold against Bitcoin and also gold against dollar. That's how we analyze it to see if other assets how are gonna perform. I can make an I can show you for example stocks too, but what difference is that gonna make if we include the stocks in our? Maybe I can include you MSTR, which is MicroStrategy, which is doing great, but overall we don't need it. We don't need to see other markets to know what crypto is gonna do. We just need these things. That's all. So for now, previously we talked that gold is gonna go down against Bitcoin. As you can see, it's happening. People are selling their gold and they're buying Bitcoin. Now, if you see gold, I just talked about this breakout in the previous video, which was in Persian. Now, as you can see, it's happening. If if in any case, if there is a fake out here and you see this pattern happening, it's possible for the gold to go back up. Otherwise, if this is gonna come down, gold, and it breaks this line, plus it stays below this red line that we have, and it consolidates, then it can fall even lower to $3,000 per ounce, which is good for those that are interested in buying gold at these levels. The other day was in the all-time high and you were all rushing and buying gold, but go and do it when it is going down, right? What does it mean for us? It means that Bitcoin is gonna go up if this is gonna come down. You can see that it's already happening, but what I need an overall trend of the gold BTC chart is that we need to break this level, which is 0.028. We need to break this blue shadow or zone that I have created. Once it's below this, you will see people are gonna flood Bitcoin with their gold, and Bitcoin is again outperform all the markets, including gold, and eventually take over gold, inshallah, because it's the best asset that humans ever made. Like one did, but what happened was that a lot of other things happened. Electricity came, computers came, so many things happened. Cryptography came. Then it led to a digital currency, which is now Bitcoin. And if you're still doubtful about what it can do, then I'm sorry, you don't have enough knowledge and understanding of what Bitcoin is. So go and educate yourself and learn about Bitcoin and see what is possible there. I have bet my entire life already in it. I'm telling you. Let's see dollar. In the end, as you can see, I expected for a push inside dollar, but I was also saying that if we hold this 100 level inside dollar against all the other currency, which is the dollar index, it can go back up and crypto is gonna perform very bad, and it can also lead into a bear market, which I don't think it's gonna happen because this is our last hope. This line of resistance, if you see it on a daily perspective, we are still in resistance, and it can continue going down, which is great for Bitcoin. Dollar is gonna go down, Bitcoin is gonna go up. Same thing for USD CAD. This is a good sign. It can keep continuing to go down. Dollar against what? Against Canadian dollar. which is one of the majors in forex, if we see this happening, then it's also good for us. Then on the other hand, the thing that is that is the most important one for us is USDT dominance, which I have perfectly analyzed and have given you all these levels that we traded Bitcoin against it. People are selling their USDT, they're buying gold. They're buying Bitcoin and all the other crypto, and you can see that it went so much down. It even broke this demand that we have. Now, what I expect is, if this keeps staying here, which we have already taken profit, it can lead us back to this level. Then it can come back down and do a continuation. This is one scenario, which is most likely that is gonna happen. The other scenario is that it can break this level if we're lucky enough this time to get this. Then it will directly go to the lower levels, which Bitcoin is gonna explode and break all-time high, which is going to be amazing. Next week is going to be amazing if that is gonna happen. That is all I think. This is USDT dominance chart. Overall, it's very, very weak. It can keep falling like that and it can give another leg out in the next 3 to 4 days. Otherwise, I can already see a correction happening, which can lead us back toward these levels. And then we can invest back in crypto. That's why I have given you these profit levels. We went and bought a lot of tokens. We made so much money there. If you wanna be inside Slack, please go join through the description. I have already announced how much it can cost for people. It's $25 a month, which is nothing. You can make it in one trade. It's low because I want more people to join. I want a lot of people to come inside Halal Portfolio to learn how to do it in a halal way. Then the price is gonna increase to $59 a month, which is gonna stay like that forever. So until it happens, you have an opportunity to come and invest in a halal portfolio for yourself. That is all for